Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills for you to level up your way with words and become much more articulate. In today's episode, we are entering the land of public speaking and social skills in general to talk about why you should own at least 2 high-quality suits. Back in my days, I thought I found out a cheat code. The cheat code was to go to Ross, buy some suits. It didn't really matter what size the suits were, as long as it wasn't too small. If it was big, it doesn't matter how much bigger. That was part 1. I bought those suits. Later on, I took those big suits to the tailor and got them tailored to fit me. $75 to buy the suit and $75 to get it tailored. $150 for a suit. I couldn't believe it. Here were all these people spending at least $500 to $1,000 on suits, and I was buying it for only $150. This was amazing. I picked up the strategy for some time until there was a moment when I had to go to a wedding. When I was going to go to this wedding, I noticed that my suit pants, it had this big stain on it. I took it to the laundry, got it washed and dried. And by the time it came out of the dryer, the pants looked raggedy. It looked so raggedy that the pants didn't even look like it matched the jacket anymore. And right before this wedding was coming up, I was panicking. This was one of many times when I realized that buying a suit from Ross was not the thing to do. By the time I started ArmaniTalks in 2018, things had changed. My account went from 0 followers to 22,000 followers within a span of months, and there were a lot more eyeballs on me. I couldn't have people looking at me with a Ross suit on. So I went to Men's Warehouse and I decided to buy at least 2 suits there. My budget was $800 max, but I ended up spending a lot more than that once I left Men's Warehouse. Once I walked in, I was greeted by 2 gentlemen who started to teach me about suits. They taught me about fabrics, color schemes, which color schemes worked with each other, and which color schemes worked with my skin. I learned a lot, and by the time we were wrapping up, I bought 1 black suit and 1 blue suit, and I would say I spent over $1,500 for those suits. By the time I started to tell people how much I spent on those suits, they started to make fun of me. Armani, you spent that much money on suits? Come on, bro, no one told you about Ross. These same guys that were making fun of me, within a couple of years, their perception had flipped. They also learned the lesson the hard way that when you are cheap with your suits, it's going to come back and bite you in the butt. When I had these 2 high-quality suits in my closet, whenever I had a speech coming up, I felt confident. I didn't feel like I had to go running around looking for something to wear. I knew for a fact that these high-quality suits, when you put them in the washer and dryer, when it comes out, it looks the exact same. I felt more confident. Not only did I feel more confident, I looked more competent. There will be plenty of times when you go to these Toastmasters competitions, and you would think that people understand that this is a big moment. You need to get any perception point that you possibly can. And here are these guys. They're coming in, they're wearing wrinkled dress pants, a wrinkled dress shirt, and it doesn't look good. Even though their speech is amazing, it just doesn't look good. But you have the suit on. And if you're smart, when you go to a place like Men's Warehouse, they're going to try to upsell you. They're going to try to sell you some dress shirts, some pocket squares, some ties. This is the perfect occasion to be upsold. For most of the suits, be somewhat safe. Do the safe strategy where for a black suit, you get a white dress shirt and a black tie. Safe. Every now and then, the guys from Men's Warehouse, they're going to recommend something risky. When I was there, I had the blue suit, and they recommended that I wear a pink shirt and a blue pinkish tie. I thought, pink? I'm a guy. I can't wear pink. They told me to try it. I put faith in them. And guess what? They were right. When you have at least 2 high quality suits, you improve your perception points by a ton. So I recommend that you stop getting lazy with suits. I recommend you stop getting cheap with suits. Eventually, you will understand that being cheap in this field is the most expensive route out of them all. All the gas money that you're spending going from Ross to Taylor to going back to the tailor because they did a bad job, plus all the additional material you have to get because one item looks like it's fading while the other one looks intact, and all the worry that you are spending, you'll one day realize that it is not worth it. Save up some money and then go to a place like Men's Warehouse and buy 2 high quality suits. Throw away the rest of the junk that you have and make a special room in your closet for those 2 high quality suits. And I promise you, you will feel way more confident, especially before big events. So if you enjoyed today's talk and you want to get more insights like this into communication skills, be sure to check out the ArmaniTalks free daily newsletter, where I discuss topics such as fashion, public speaking, social skills, and much more. Join the tribe by going on ArmaniTalks.com/newsletter and sign up today. Thank you very much for joining the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel, and I will catch you next time.